Truth, the truth.
Morning, everybody. This is day 7 of Donna's recipe, and it's my first day after doing my own conditioner. So I am going to do my braid out now. My hair is still a little damp. I washed it. Ooh, this tuft of hair just flew off. Okay. I like the way my hairline looks, that is for sure. And we'll continue on with the treatment. Putting Donna's recipe. This is day 7 of Donna's recipe. 1 full week. So I might be coming on to share some different hairstyle ideas. But I won't do an update on my progress with the treatments every day. That I will do maybe once a week or once a month over time for my hair journey updates. But I am much happier with my hair. When I did this photo shoot picture, that is not my hair. That is a wig that is so similar to my hair. I had to have it. I was so disgusted with the condition of my own hair at the time because I really wish that, I could have just had my own hair out in its original natural condition, but it was in bad shape. And when I say bad shape, look at this. Bad. Bad. There was no way. My curl pattern was all messed up. All over the place. Okay, so I had my big chop. This is a big chop that I did in 2018, and I haven't had a big chop since then. I've just been working with whatever my hair is doing at the time. So my hair is still kind of wet. So when my hair is still kind of wet, I don't leave it out. I contain it so that it can stretch a little bit. But we'll see what happens here. Wow, look at that definition. Right? I did not have any fullness. I did not have enough hair. My hair was just so thin. So I used that wig for the look that I was hoping to have. And it looks really nice and natural, and it looks like me, right? Ooh. Okay, so Donna's recipe is in. We will chase it with a little bit of my own hair medicine. Taking the time, I guess, in the end is worth it. After what I went through, I already know what happens when you don't take the time and you don't pay attention, and you've got to dig in to parts. You got to part it and really dig in there so that you can nurture all your hair, all the strands, and in my case, have that bird's nest. Hair could be hiding in there, avoiding treatment. So treatment isn't really saturating into the bird's nest and being distributed throughout all the hair that's in there. So This is why it makes sense to part your hair into sections and really get into it. Look at all that new hair. You see it? This is obviously new hair. This is obviously new hair. See? I told you I seriously had a hairline problem. It was back here. But you can see all this is all new hair grew back in. I still have this light, I think that's a cowlick. But there's hair in there too. Wow. Don't give up. Do not. Whew. So glad. I was like, I just can't experience this. This is terrible. My forehead is looking normal. It was like a serious globe. It was like back to here. And it's all filled in with hair now. Like full. Not even like a shadow of baby hair, which is how it started. It started out with the shadow. But that's why I'm going to be able to style my hair and not look crazy. When you have no hair in front, it looks really crazy. Well, I had hair, but to have a hairline that goes back to here, I was like, why does the shape of my head look different? One day I felt like it was like overnight. I woke up and it was like, where did my hair go? Why do I look different? I was in deficit too long, as you know from other videos on here. I worked really hard to be in shape. You have to be in really good shape to dance, and I'm older, so that adds additional stress to the body. So I was training as an older person. I did the Spartan race, as you can see. You can watch that video of me talking about being in that race. I was training like a professional athlete, like I was going to be in the Olympics, and that takes a toll on your hair that I did not anticipate. So I can anticipate it now. I'm trying to still stay in shape, but I'm very careful. I'm very careful about making sure I have enough calories every single day. No more deficits, no more intermittent fasting, no more avoiding food groups. I eat all the food groups every day. You know, I'm careful about my calories so I don't go too high, but I also make sure I don't go too low. So I stay in my range and it's working. And I still have my hair. Whew. Nobody tells you this stuff, right? But I guess if I'd have paid attention to the people with the six pack that I was hoping to get, their hair was thinning. It was thin. A lot of the men just shave their hair off, and a lot of the women, they're in ponytails all the time, but you could see how their edges have receded back as well. I mean, when you're surrounded by other people that look like you and are, suffering from the same thing, you don't notice it as much. So if everybody has a globe head, you're not feeling different. But I knew that that was not me. And when I see other people with it now, I see it differently than when I used to see it. I used to just think, oh, that's how their head is. Now when I look at people, I look at them with the perspective of what I experienced, and also what I know from research happens. I'm like, I like vegan food, but it's not enough for me. And you have to eat a lot to not suffer any deficiencies. So I don't have time to eat that much, and I don't have money to eat that much, and I just don't. So I am not an official vegan, which is more than just about food. I guess I'm best described as vegan-like because people a lot of times believe that my habits are vegan. Um, Most notably, my eating habits. But if you eat cheese like I do, you're not vegan. If you eat eggs or put eggs in anything or eat any products that were made with eggs, not vegan. And a lot of people don't even know that. They think, oh, if I don't eat meat, I'll be vegan. No, 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 no. It's a lot more than that. Look at your cooking oil. Um, there's certain oils, if you're using those, not vegan. My oils are vegan. You know, I use olive oil a lot. I use canola oil a lot. And these are all oils that also contribute to hair restoration, hair production, hair health. So they're part of my diet, and it definitely made a difference. Okay, so my hair is almost dry. It's still a little bit moist. And now we can figure out a hairdo. I like the way my hair has been coming out with braids. So let's think about a braided hairdo. I think I'm gonna go with still the bun on the side. Because my hair is still moist and a bit shrunken, maybe I will stick with two sections. Two main sections. I'm going to clean up this part. No, that is not working. There. Okay. Like so. Get a nice clean part. No, now it's crooked. My hair is so fine, it's really hard to part. There, we got it. I don't know what the back looks like. But the right side is going to be slightly, I think, thicker than the left. Just cleaning up the part. My scalp feels amazing. So that mixture really does make a difference. I'm going to research how often I can do it. I tried rice water and I got a bad result. My hair got so dry and brittle, it just started breaking. So that was upsetting because I had length on my hair, and my hair had just done such an amazing growth cycle. And I put that rice water on there thinking, you know, I'm going to further nourish it, and that is not what happened at all. My hair felt rough. And then after talking to people, they were saying that rice water can have that effect, and you know, it depends on your hair type. You know, my hair is very porous, so it soaked up that rice water I think it works better on hair that doesn't soak in everything. It soaked it up, and then my hair became rough. I was just like, why does my hair feel like that? My hair is always soft and kind of silken. Um, I want the braids to come over to this side. I've never spent, well, I'm not going to say never. It's been a long time in the scope of my life since I spent a lot of time on my hair this way. I'm just going to get a couple of braids going. I think I'm going to stick with braiding the crown. I'm going to have to take them out tonight. I do not like the way my hair looks after leaving them in overnight. I just don't. It has to be fresh, and then depending on the weather, like it's been raining and misty and everything, it just makes it worse. That alone, having misty days, can make my hair look like it was slept on overnight, even if I did it fresh that day, depending on the hairstyle and depending on my hair in general. Because sometimes, or I don't know, maybe it's the humidity, because sometimes my hair doesn't do anything. If you get wet out there, totally rained on. If it's cold rain, my hair doesn't change. But if it's hot out, humid, all that, I guarantee my hair is going to look messy, especially if there's more areas exposed to it that can just do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so we'll do a combination of big and little braids. And we're not going to have too many braids up here. I did not use the Herbal Grow this morning. I'm only using my body lotion because my hair is already moist. And the Herbal Grow, and it's actually called an olive oil complex, which is nice. But the Herbal Grow is definitely too wet for the condition of my hair. I like the Herbal Grow when my hair is very dry. This is some of the reason why I end up with stray hairs that don't get braided. I should have put this in a knot so that I'm not disturbing those hairs. They'll partially get into another braid, but not be fully braided in, and then they'll end up as loose hairs. I'm just trying to keep it clean so that stray hairs don't try to jump into the braid, which can cause breakage from pulling. Well, obviously, they can get caught, tangled, knotted. The ends are what really feel amazing. My ends, I feel defined. They feel defined, but they don't feel dry. And my ends were really dry. I did not braid all the way to the end. Just like I saw, excuse me, in another tutorial, another girl said that she doesn't like to braid to the end because it makes it hard to take the braid out. And I could completely relate to that. So she twists the end, but I don't have to because my hair will just curl. And then I just kind of rip out. I know this is so bad. I rip out any shed that didn't come out. Okay. I am really pleased. It's been 7 days. Huh. Talk about over manipulation. I remember when my hair really started to grow and recover back to a healthy fullness. My arms were so tired. I was like, I don't know if I'm in shape enough to do my hair. This is terrible. And then I hurt my shoulder and I couldn't. That scared me because I definitely was struggling to groom my hair, and it was just too much, and it was just impossible with a I don't know if it was dislocated or whatever, with an injured shoulder, to use the strength you need to groom the hair, whether in many sections or even just one piece. I just had much more hair than I did before, when it was kind of easy to just rake over it quickly. There's no raking over this quick. I have to spend the time, and I had to come to terms with making time to spend on it, or face sacrificing the health of my hair. I don't know why certain things just open up on this computer. I'm just gonna leave the ends nice and moist. They're cute, you see? All right, so I need to figure out what to do with this one. I'm definitely going to split it. Maybe the comb can help keep it separate. But yeah, I've got some different lengths in here now. Thank goodness, because that means hair is grown in. I could do a cornrow there. Cornrows are so tiring. Here, pull it back. So this week, I made the big sacrifice in my time. And I don't know if I just recycled my time. So instead of, I don't know, I don't think I recycled my time. I think I'm just spending more time on my hair. More time and less time at the same time. Ooh, it's kind of hard to make sure I'm blending in all the different lengths. I'm using my other eyes when I close my eyes because then I can really feel. And when I feel, it's like I'm seeing what I'm doing. I can see it with my eyes closed, even though I can't obviously look up there. Okay, this braid is not all that great, and it's gonna stay not all that great. I have to turn it because I just can't keep my arms up there like that. I'm trying to make sure I got all the hair in there and didn't leave anything out so that it's sloppy. Can you see it? Ooh. Not easy to braid curly hair. I did not have enough hair to do this 2 years ago. That is so crazy. The crown of my head was suffering. Even in the big chop picture, you could see how the front was just very thin, even though the rest was very full from the haircut. The thin area had hair, but it was just not blended, and it was not enough, certainly, to be braiding. Now I have enough length in the new growth to blend it in with the rest of the hair, which is what I could not do before. So little by little, we're getting there. Okay. Now, I think this is going to just be a regular braid. See how it's thinner? But you see how this all this new growth can now blend, so I have a hairline. God is good. That doctor told me, you're aging. You're getting older. I'm like, what is going on with my hair? I was like, I don't want the birth control. Take it out. I started changing everything. He was like, well, let's wait until you're, you know, really in menopause. We're sure you're in. I'm like, no, I want it out now. Really, I want it out now. And you can see what happened before I went to him to tell him that I thought it was that. I thought it was the birth control doing that. You see this? You see it? See, look at this picture. That is not normal, right? That is not normal. And he did not care. He thought it was more important to be in my reproductive business than it is that it was affecting my health and making my hair fall out. Wow. You see how my see my braids are already starting to, granted I did twist it to the side, but this happens to my braids. That's why I don't wear braids and wear them down, because they just start doing things. Look at the back braid. You see this? Now, other people's braids don't do it, and I was watching a tutorial where there's a product people use in their hair to keep their braids strong and stretched. Um, I don't remember the name of it, but that's exactly what it does. It like stretches out the hair and keeps the braid neat, so it pulls in all the little hairs that might stick out, but I don't want to put that product in my hair, so we'll just limp along doing what we're doing. Actually, my braids are thicker than they used to be. I mean, they were so bad, and it's because I was missing hair. But we'll get there. As my hair grows, I may be able to wear them down because gravity is pulling them down. But this is just, I don't know. I don't think that looks nice yet. This side, I am going to, I think, do a cornrow going this way and then bring it all around over here and make a bun. Okay, so that's it, folks. I will come back on and let you see it after it's finished. 21 minutes. Hey everybody, it's Marcia, also known as Teach Me to Dance Again, coming to you tired once again. So this was my hairdo for today. I have my 2 cornrows, and then I have other braids in there. So we're going to take them down and see what my braid out looks like. Today is actually day 7 because we started on Saturday and now here it is Saturday again. So that's 7 days and almost all of my Donna's recipe is gone. I don't know if you can see that level in there. So literally only lasts a week for me and what I need to do. So I'll be right back after I take it all down. Okay, we're going to use Donna's recipe. I definitely don't want to tip it over. And I'm just going to apply these drops at my hairline like I've been doing. I still am in disbelief about my hair. I was very skeptical. There was a woman that I met recently, a young woman, who was telling me how she uses honey in her hair. And I said, oh no, much too sticky. I don't want bugs in my hair. Those were my exact words. I was skeptical about the results. She swears by this honey. I mean, her hair was not in good condition. I don't know if it just had a rough patch. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to judge me based on some of the things my hair has been through. But that itchiness in my scalp, gone. My scalp feels so good and clean. So the Donna's recipe is in there. And I'm just going to massage in my own blend of oil. My hair medicine. And that's not an FDA claim. So if anybody was imagining that, they can stop right now. All right. It works like medicine. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to part the hair and really dig in so I don't neglect it like I have in the past. Put that down here. Alright, so I'm going to get a part. I can't believe this. I just can't believe it. My hair is different. It feels strong. It doesn't feel like fragile. I think I'll just, no, I need that comb. I need the combs to stay out. Guys, I cannot believe this. Look at my hair. Oh my God, I cannot believe, look at how formed I have formed like kind of coily spirals going on. I have a very defined curl pattern right out of the shower. Like when I was rinsing out the mixture of all these ingredients, my hair was so smooth. It was almost straight. And when I put the Dr. Bonner's Castile soap on my hair was like soapy. Look at this. My hair was soapy. Do you understand? Like I've showed you in the earlier video when I watched my hair, how my hair had tons of soap in it and you couldn't tell. Like it all just went into the hair. So that mixture really did change something, I think, in a good way. So now it's time to condition it and get it ready for the night. And it does smell good. That honey does make your hair smell good. Okay, I don't even know where to begin now. I'm so excited. I guess I'm going to just start with a level of oil. So that it won't take my hair forever to dry. Alright, that's stretched out. I can't believe this. That was just the mixture, nothing else. I washed it out with Dr. Bonner's. I did not condition it. I did not oil it. I didn't do anything. And you saw how nice and shiny it had, a nice sheen to it. That's incredible. After being all lathered up to still be kind of shiny, that's amazing. Okay. We definitely have to do sections. And the term put it away, braid it and twist it up, or braid it up and put it away. I'm learning so many new things and I like the results. Let's get some oil in there. I'm not going to be stingy about oiling the scalp and everything so that I minimize shed and breakage. I did have some shed, but it was minimal. It was mostly from the bird's nest, and that's why I call it that. That's just the life of the bird's nest. Okay. And now I'm going to apply some lotion. I think I'm going to skip the mane and tail because it may make my hair too wet, because it's a moisturizer and my hair has locked in moisture already. Oh, look at that. My ends are not crispy. That's amazing. Like fried Crispies. Alright. Oh, I have to braid it. This braid is going to be so shrunken by the morning, but it's okay. I'm willing to go through that. I think what I'll do is I will use my braids to make a bun. Very good. So the slip is there, like they said, the hair has slip. So that's how you'll know your hair is going to be nice and shiny. It has a slip on it. My hair was so silken. It was just amazing. They say that honey is softening. Honey was not the only ingredient. I showed you a picture. I'll show you again. You see the ingredients? So there's a number of factors going into the condition of my hair right now. But the honey is said to be a softener. My hair is already soft, which is probably why it was so silky. Okay. Need to go in that part with some Donna's recipe. I'm putting it where it will not tip over. This oil is way too valuable to spill. Valuable. My waves are so big and beautiful. Juicy is the term they're using now. I'm learning all these new hair descriptors. My hair is definitely rich and juicy. So I'm going to get it braided up. And I'm going to spare you the whole process and come back at the end. And then you can look at day 7 to see how it comes out in the morning. I don't really know how to share my hair journey because I'm 52 years old and so much has happened. So, you know, as a young person, your journey's a lot shorter than mine to talk about. But I've never colored my hair. So, if you see me with colored hair, it's a wig. I've never had a weave. I've never put glue in my hair. I've never had anything sewn into my hair. If you see me with other hair, it's a wig, which has been pinned with bobby pins down onto a wig cap. Okay. This is going really well. This is going very well. Oh boy, my hair feels so nice. I will be doing that treatment, I think maybe every time I'm going to wash my hair. This is amazing. I just can't believe it. I just can't. I just can't believe it. I'm so hopeful for my hair now. This feels great. So basically I think the mixture seals up the hair so that the products don't just absorb into the hair. And it's a good mixture of products that you want to absorb into the hair. So the rest is focused on styling. I just can't believe this. And I think it corrected a lot of my hair is shrinking a little bit, but it would have been completely shrunken maybe to like a couple of inches without that conditioner I made. I made it like in the kitchen, literally. I put it in the blender and all. I can't believe this. I was so skeptical. But now I am a total believer. Look at my, I can't believe it. Look at how smooth it is right out of the wash. Usually, you know, a little brushing to tidy it up is what smooths it out, and then binding it into a bun or two. This is a braided bun, which I may not have to redo tomorrow. We'll see. If I have to redo it, I have to redo it, no problem. I may not have to redo the braids. Oh, this is amazing. You just don't know. So that took a half an hour, plus the time it took me to apply it to my hair. And applying it to the hair has to be done in sections. So, you know, that's where a lot of the time goes. So I would say the whole process was about an hour, because it probably took me about a half an hour or so to get the sections going and apply it to all those. You saw how many knots I had up there. So each knot was the section that I worked on. So worth it. I just feel like I have no time. My hair is dominating my life. And it hasn't even grown to the length I'm looking for yet. Okay, whew. I was getting cramps in my shoulder and my neck at first. Not today. Today's good. But the other day, when I decided I was going to put that cornrow up there, that's when it started happening. I had to do the tennis ball massage. This is too small. I need to add more hair to this section. But this is the bird's nest side of my head, so I do need to do smaller sections. To make sure I treat every strand. Oh, see, that's so nice. I don't want this to take all night. My hair is so defined and full, and it has a nice shine to it out of the shower. I can't believe it. After being so soapy. So the soap was not able to strip my hair. It just went over the surface and took all the product out. It bound to the product, not like to my hair to strip my hair of anything. That's quite amazing. Okay, we hit a rough patch here. The side combing method is the best way to detangle my hair, which can get literally like a little knot snag in it, and then that knot will rip, because really there's no other way to get it out. Nice. This braid's gonna be small, but that's okay. I really need to be thorough. I like closing my eyes because then I feel like I can see it through the way it feels. If that makes any sense. With my eyes open and my hand in the way and everything. I can't see it or whatever, but my feel is like eyes with my eyes closed. If anybody else has experienced that, you know what I mean. Okay. It's like you see better without seeing with your eyes. Okay. I can't believe this little curl on the end. A clear curl. Alright, I'll put it away. I anticipate my hair getting very long with continued treatments and proper attention, consistency. Okay, just want to make sure I soaked up some Donna's recipe in the dropper. That's great. Oh, such a relief. Oops. Now this is prime bird's nest section. See what I mean? You can hear it. That's just how it is. And this is where the majority of the shed comes out. Shed and breakage is almost always in first from the bird's nest. That conditioner really helped the bird's nest be smoother and uniform and cooperating. It's a little tangly, but the tangle is coming out. Gosh, nice from the root all the way down. Look at this. That's my bird's nest. How about that? Amazing. Okay. Use my other eyes. Braid it and put it away. Oh. There's always some hair or another that doesn't go in. Welcome to fine hair. It's like that. There. This side has a lot more shrinkage than the other side. Welcome to mixed hair. Very good. It's silky down to the very end. Love it. Okay, I'm almost done. And what's going to happen is I'm going to take the braids on this side, form a bun with them, and then put the wig cap on. And we'll see you tomorrow. I don't